Gun Cody with the Envoy Herald program. Recently received Alien Artifacts, a game by Portal. And in this game, it's a 4X game, meaning, I'm not going to go into the meaning, you can look it up on Google. So, it's a 4X game, which is generally an involved game, but they've brought it down into a card game. So this is a 4x2 card game, and supposed to take an hour or less. So, Alien Artifacts by Portal. This game came with a Alien Artifacts expansion, the Discovery expansion. So more central to this version is going to be the use and exploitation of alien resources. So we'll get to see what those are like. So first off, in the game, you've got rules that I found to be very easy to understand because every action has the same costs. So it's just a series of 5s. So you have very similar mechanic. It's one engine that runs the entire thing, and you got 3 different rows for that engine to happen on. So very easy to comprehend these rules. Good job on that. As far as this, we've got a thinner cardboard of components. Looks like they're linen finish.
Okay.
You've got looks like player handouts so that they can see. Basically, the game runs on the engine of having the ability to develop spaceships or technologies or explore planets, and then in each of those ways is the ability to explore, conquer, or expand. So I do know that these starting races are asymmetrical. So
oh, nice Halo guy.
yeah, that looks like Master Chief to me.
Chief, yeah.
This guy looks pretty neat too. Right on the box cover is the clone clans.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
This is a space miner of some sort, I guess.
Looks like it's male, female on either side.
Huh.
Not really sure what's the lizard people thing, but ooh, wait a minute. Do you feel that? Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's like a print on a print.
Wow.
They got a shine to them. I'm actually impressed. Even the paper is textured.
Yeah, this is like...
It's like a fingerprint.
It's like a plastic... It's not really paper, it seems like, you know? It's like some kind of thin plastic.
Yeah.
Really
yeah.
great
I haven't
feel
felt,
to it. Yeah.
I haven't felt that before.
It's alien. It's an alien artifact.
It's an artifact of its own. Okay, but it's really thin, so not deep. Hey, Andrew.
Okay.
All right, so lots of these. These are blockades.
Right.
So it makes people have a penalty to use their stuff.
So each of these decks are different races, or?
No, it's not races. Everything runs on 3 different engines,
Oh.
or one engine among 3 different lanes. So you've got your spaceship lane, your technology tree, and your planet tree. So the blue, the green, and the red.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that these decks correspond to those. So this has got your Alien Artifacts deck, and it looks like these are the asymmetrical starting people. This one has got the spaceships, which is red, and the green, which is planets. And this is blue, which is going to be your technologies. And look at that.
Yeah. It's
So let's see what the
yeah.
hecklers. Inside, these are definitely linen cards. So Portal has gone through and made these very high quality. That feels nice. Once again. I heard the spaceships were unimaginative on that dice tower. They were not enough diversity.
It's a hunk of metal in space. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks cool. I mean,
I'm into that design. But I do see that each one has, different paint jobs and stuff.
Yeah, right. So but mechanically, that they're all the same, or is it?
Those look
unique?
all the same.
Okay.
Like every one of them was the same with a different paint job. I like that they gave them different paint jobs.
Yeah.
You know.
So some of these, I'm guessing these are planets.
Yeah.
Hedwig. Or
Green is planet.
Okay.
So with every card, you have a logistic side and an operational side.
Okay.
An operational side will score you points at the end of the game and give you a purpose while you're playing. The logistic side is more like giving you an ongoing benefit while you're participating in the game.
Right.
Now, the game plays rapid fire because you get one action on your turn to do any one of 7 things. And those things happen very quickly. So it can go 15 to 20 second turn, 15 to 20 second turn.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I'm going to open up another pack here.
Okay.
So we've got, player tokens and
yep,
just sort.
Nice wooden painted player tokens.
The League. Okay. How do you say that? Episcopacy?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Home plan.
Episcopalians in space.
Sorry. Cool. All right. So the rest of those, more alien systems, defense plans. Yeah, there's the quality of the components is just really, really good.
Yeah.
Really impressed. More things.
There's no board for this game.
Yeah, which is.
So this is where they draw that line. They say it's a 4X game. Most 4X games have a board.
Right.
So this one does not.
All right. Do you want to open up the?
Yes, the expansion, Discovery.
Right.
So just one folded printout of rules.
Okay.
They basically say that they found holes in planets that they didn't understand. And once they delved into those holes, they found these alien resources. And that is leading big benefits to people.
Yeah.
So an alien resource, it's when you produce the alien resource, it immediately gives you a benefit rather than having to spend it on something to have a benefit. So as soon as it's produced, you get a resource. As soon as it's produced, you get another alien resource. Things like that are what you're going to look for in this pack. So everything in this expansion centers around these alien resources and the new alien spaceships that you can produce.
Okay.
So, all right. So these alien resources are capable of being spent as any kind of resource on any kind of thing. New planets, they're called Xenium. I believe that's the name of the resource.
Okay.
And whenever this produces, so if it's on this side, it's going to produce 2 alien resources every time. And then, as you can see, when they produce, they give you something else. That's cool.
Okay.
So
One of those.
yeah,
Okay. Very cool.
just expands in every deck of cards.
All right. So yeah, can't wait to dig into it and see what it's all about. But that's alien artifacts.
Whoa.
Cool. Hey guys, we just played Alien Artifacts today for the first time. It was my first game.
My first game.
My first game.
Okay, so it's a 4X game from Portal and designed by Evan Lee. And you introduced it to us. So,
Yeah. So I thought this game was fairly exciting to me as a 4X game. I like games that are highly involved and really detailed. This one's got a lot of engine building in it,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it makes it very invigorating for me to play it.
yeah.
Especially when your engine is insane.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
helpful.
So, let's just, I guess, first off, like the art. The art was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the quality of the cards
Yeah.
were great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly card component.
Yeah.
there are a few tokens, but
Yeah.
they're
Not worth much.
basic. That means it's not
Markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, how difficult was it to learn the game?
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
After we first kind of went through the rules, there's a lot of different things happening. But actually, the cards are pretty well explained.
Yeah.
And there is a pretty good player aid
Mm-hmm.
that we used to partway through.
Yeah.
But
It at first it was a little bit overwhelming
Yeah,
to me, but
yeah.
like once because there were so much terminology. And,
yeah, yeah,
but once it clicked, it got easier.
yeah.
Man, the last, like at the end of the game,
That last
Yeah.
it
round.
really went quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
We were taking our turns.
yeah.
Mm.
the timing mechanism is that deck of
Yeah.
resource cards.
Mhm.
But after the first one, I began to see
Yeah.
like what was happening,
Mhm.
and it did get faster. Although, the first game it was all our first game, but
Yeah.
my strategy didn't fully, start clicking, or I didn't find a strategy
Right,
until
right.
halfway through the second deck. I was
Right.
like, okay, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think a lot of that comes from whether
Yeah.
or not you're familiar with cards or
Right.
familiar with how things should be flavored or what to
Mhm.
Right.
expect.
yeah.
Right.
We had to look up what types were and where those
Right.
are. We had to make a lot
Right.
of decisions in our first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
As a game for 3 new players,
right. It went
Yeah. It was
pretty
pretty good.
well.
it
Yeah.
did.
mhm.
Um,
Like, so what did you like and what did you not like?
I mean, I'm kind of like Gunn. I liked all the decision making,
Mhm.
trying to not only within the actions but within the cards. You put it as operation, you put it as logistic,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to sort of weigh pros and cons because both sides are good.
Right.
So it's hard to make the decision, and I think you do have to do a little of stick with the strategy and stick with that one.
Right.
'Cause if you flip halfway through, you're gonna not benefit from either one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. And like each card has a dual purpose, Like
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Although the resource cards, if you're wanting to sleeve them, you really can't because you're always like turning them over, like depending on what you want. But besides
Oh
that,
yeah,
Clear
sleeves.
clear sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I liked how if somebody looked like they were running ahead,
Mhm.
their stuff just gets more and more expensive. So
Yeah, exactly.
it slows
exactly.
them down as they go.
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
And there really wasn't a runaway, somebody running away. Even at the end, by the time you do game end points, we were
Yeah.
pretty close together, really.
Yeah. At the beginning, I was kind of worried because I was, a few points behind, and it seemed
Yeah.
like so difficult to get
Yeah,
points. I was like, oh, okay, here's chalk it up to experience
What
here.
was we were talking almost the whole deck? I think we each
all
had like
wanted
1
V8
point.
inches before we started moving.
Like,
I started in the 5th gear.
it's definitely a slow burn until
Right.
the engine starts going. And well,
Yeah.
we did have a little.
I think our
asterisk
second
on the
game
play.
is going to play
Yeah.
entirely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, like just honing in that strategy is, you can't really, well, I couldn't do it until the end. but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically just took one card and tried to use
Right.
that and looked at my game end and
Mhm.
just tried to do that was all I was doing really.
A lot of those cards, they're powerful enough that you can focus on one
Right.
and be like, how can I exploit
Yeah.
this card?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it was only getting me 1 or maybe 2 points, but all the cards only get you 1 or 2. Like, no one's
Yeah.
suddenly getting 7 or 8. It doesn't seem like anyway.
Mhm.
That might change, but so I kind of like that little slow burn for everybody.
How could you compare this to any other 4X game?
See, I haven't really noticed whether things are called 4X, but
Yeah.
I would put this in line with a Through the Ages feel, like
Right.
playing the app. I guess that's about what I can do with it based on my personal experience.
Yeah.
It plays like Through the Ages.
Not for me. Get destroyed in Through the
Yeah.
Ages. I actually won this game, so I would disagree with that.
There were a lot of mechanics in the game that I really liked, like attacking either
Yes.
the planets or the other players. You have defense, but it's not like so complicated. It's basically flip a card and see
it.
what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that all alludes to the speed of the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very fast
Yep.
play.
Very. Yeah. That was really enjoyable.
And even that, the attack isn't based on the cards in your hand. It's just
Right.
random,
It's-
which I
it's
kind of
random,
like. That's It kind of made it fun.
And there's 4 outcome, and whether the least impactful, I guess, is like you don't get as many points.
Right.
You know, something happens, but
It's not that bad.
yeah, it's
Like,
not
really,
too
it's not
too
that
bad. Yeah, I really like that. Although we did not attack each other,
Right.
so I don't know how bad it could have been if.
Well, even looking at those defense cards, though, they didn't
Yeah.
look that much different than the Alien Planet defense
Right.
cards. Really, I mean, they look pretty
Yeah.
similar. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you would gain, that probably gains a little bit, but it didn't
Yeah.
look like it was would make a huge difference.
Yeah.
It might be kind of fun, actually, attacking each other.
Right. Yeah.
I think as people play it, though, they're going to explore these different venues
Right.
to
Yeah,
see it.
yeah.
You know, like what happens if I destroy
Go
people?
heavy,
Yeah.
go heavy on one
What
edge,
happens if I
Yeah.
Yeah.
mine the planets?
It seemed like you get for a new player, you'd leave a bad taste in their mouth if you're just going out attack,
Right,
just destroying
right.
you know everything that they have.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I'm glad that we did not attack
Right.
each other right off the bat.
It's one small little attack.
Yeah,
But it didn't disable me that much.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
Didn't even touch you.
at that point it didn't. Well, it did, no, I changed my ideas a couple times. Because I
Yeah.
was going to do an attack with those, but then I would have had to pay money and I didn't have
Got
any.
too
So
expensive for you.
it did. So it did, I mean, but then I just, again, you can switch a tactic to something else really
Yeah.
easily. Like, he doesn't,
Yeah, because there's really,
So
there's
many different
fast
things
turns
to do.
and you get a lot of turns.
Yeah.
yeah.
You get a lot of decision points.
Right.
And that makes it
And
kind of
you
flexible.
were really comboing off your cards
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're.
Huge.
So with the Alien Artifacts expansion, the Xeno, the anyways, they offered in this little expansion pack that adds a lot of new cards.
Yeah.
And those trigger off each other very well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun but I believe that when people are revealing and doing a bunch of cards in succession, it makes it discouraging for other players. But I think it's really fun to do that.
Yeah.
So if you can
Right.
build that into yourself, it makes other people like, ooh, I want to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it was kind of nice to see, I mean, you had a huge engine where you were doing 3-4 build, but it didn't result in being 30 points ahead all of a sudden.
No,
It was,
Yeah.
which there's games that where as soon as somebody gets a little bit of an engine like that, to me it feels like if you're not a person without that, you just might as well give up because they just are so far ahead. And this game did not have that, which was nice.
And
more
I think
balanced.
it's solidly because of that rubber band.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
That, I had to pay 11 to get a new
Right,
card.
right.
12 to get a new plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
4
had to
turns later.
take
Yeah.
time to spend to get the money reduction cards, but
Yeah.
you lose I mean, not losing turns, but you're spending turns
Yeah.
to do that each time. So
Exactly. Another mechanic I liked was, like banking or like I guess staging your resources under a card to, later
Yes.
on.
yeah,
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh, technology. We didn't
Yeah.
use technology
hardly at all.
barely at all. But I think that what's really cool about this is no matter which way you go, there's
Yeah.
a luck aspect to it.
Yeah.
Yes, oh huge.
Yeah, because technology, it's a 50-50 almost.
Yeah.
Do I score or do I not?
Right.
Right.
Shipping,
Well, that
it's
or even-
what's going to hurt is it not going to hurt.
Yeah.
'Cause I actually
planets, I can get bonus points or I can not get bonus points.
Yeah.
Right, because I was actually trying to do some of the technology. The reason I wasn't doing the operational, because the benefits on them were nothing I had. So I just immediately did away. But it depends on the card, and you don't see it until you pick it up. So you don't know what you're getting each time.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do that, but I never, until that very last one, none of them were even close to what I had in my tableau, so I just couldn't use them.
Yeah.
There are several things I wish I had quick access to an FAQ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Specifically with tactics,
Yeah.
whether or not
Oh, yeah.
they're discarded on use.
Right, right, yeah.
So.
It says no, but
Right.
when do I get rid of them?
Right,
Or
right.
is it a limited number for
Yeah.
everybody to split amongst them?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
The faction asymmetry, did that play a big role in your game style?
For her,
To
I
me,
messed
like-
mine up totally. I was just like, nah.
Let's play aliens.
Yeah.
Like I didn't understand it until towards the end of the game,
Yeah.
and then okay, I should work towards this,
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I'm guessing it'll play a big factor in the next game.
Yeah.
Because whichever one you pick,
Yeah.
you kind of want to do those things.
Well, I tend to do that. I like games that have sort of an end game bit of a quest feel. Like, okay,
Yeah.
this is something to work towards.
Yeah.
So I know right away what my strategy is going to be
Mm-hmm.
instead of trying to figure it out. Like you said, like 2 rounds in by the time
Yeah.
you figure out what you're going to do. So
This game's got that in spades.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
got all the ones that you can add yourself with the operational technology.
right, yeah,
Right.
that's true.
And you've got your starting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The race.
Yeah. So that's our thoughts on Alien Artifacts. Quite an enjoyable game.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
So-
I'd play it again.
Play it again.
I'll
Next
have to play it
game.
again.